Katy Perry has been appointed as an ambassador of the British Asian Trust. We're going to speak now to Jasveer Singh. He is from the Sikh Press Association, which is a news agency representing the Sikh community in the UK. Hi to you.
Hi there.
Good morning. What do you think of this appointment?
It's strange, to say the least. I think the reaction on social media shows that it was perhaps slightly ill-judged. A lot of people out there are talking about this as a lack of reflection of diversity in the fact that Katy Perry is not British, she's not Asian. As far as I can see from having checked the website, she's the only non-British Asian ambassador that's listed on the website. So you'd have to really question the reason why she's been made an ambassador.
Well, tell me what you think the reason is, Jazz.
Well, I mean, she has a certain level of fame, which I think can always be helpful and beneficial for the kind of avenues that, you know, the British Asian Trust might want to go up. But at the same time, I mean, perhaps it's just kind of pandering and doing a favor to someone really famous that can shine a lot of light on the event without anything tangible behind it.
And what do you think of that, if that is the reason?
I mean, I think only time will tell. So we don't want to sit here and make judgments, but at the same time, I think those that are connected and working within the British Asian community, if you ask them what kind of support and help do you think they can get from the work that they do, helping connect the British Asian groups within British society, from somebody like Katy Perry, I don't think there'd be much expectation there.
Yeah, you're being very, very polite, I have to say, Jazz. We did, of course, ask the British Asian Trust for an interview. So far, we are waiting to hear back from them. I wonder why she accepted. Obviously, we don't know. You know, she might have accepted because that's coming from a good place.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, she has been accused of cultural appropriation of Asian culture before, so perhaps she's looking at ways to make amends. But again, I mean, it was perhaps ill-perceived given the reaction online, and we'd hope to see something more tangible.
Yeah.
You know, she can hopefully get in touch with us if she wants to work with the Sikh community in Britain. So, you know, we're open to connecting with her.
Got a couple of messages here. Dr. Ranj tweeted, hang on, I'm a huge Katy Perry fan, but British Asian Trust, what? She's a massive pop star with great influence. I think her music is fab, but she's not British nor Asian. The BAME Lawyers for Justice group says black and Asian representation and inclusion matters, and choosing a white woman may be your definition of diversity and inclusion, but it sure as hell isn't ours. Hashtag nothing about us without us. And Nihal, who works on 5 Live, he's a presenter in the afternoons, he was at the event last night, says in defence of her appointment, imagine if next time a charity asks me if I can help and I say, sorry, are you Sri Lankan? Will it help British, Sri Lankan, Essex-born Spurs supporting people? This is where the idiocy ends. What do you think of Nihal's point there?
Firstly, I think calling it idiocy is just a bit too far. I think there's really justified reasons for people being against this move to appoint Katy Perry as an ambassador for the British Asian Trust. I think that as a minority community, as a community that's still trying to break down doors and barriers that are put up through institutionalized racism, which is prevalent across the UK, I think there should be more understanding from somebody in his position of why there's opposition to Katy Perry being made one of the main faces and by far the most famous face of the British Asian Trust. I mean, what are her real connections? What can we expect from her? That's what I would ask Nihal, who's involved himself.
Jazz, thank you so much for coming on the programme. Really appreciate it. Jasveer Singh from a press association representing the Sikh community. Thank you. Thanks for coming on the programme.